The Raise Your Glass singer concluded her Summer Carnival tour on November 20th. It's been 8 months since Pink finally concluded her Summer Carnival tour in November 2024, wrapping up an incredibly successful run that made it the second highest grossing concert tour of all time by a female artist. The singer, 45, endured for over a year and a half on the road, traveling all around the world, from the Americas and Europe all the way down to Oceania. However, a year ago, Pink was forced to cancel one of her shows on doctor's orders, indicating a much deeper issue with her health and body. Here's what we know of her health and life since Pink was due to perform at the Wankdorf Stadium in Bern as part of her tour. However, a day before the July 3rd show, the organizers and the singer herself shared a statement announcing she'd be unable to perform. "I am so sorry that I had to cancel my show in Bern this Wednesday," she wrote. "I do everything I can to ensure I can perform for you every night. But after consultation with my doctor and exploring all options available, I've been advised that I'm unable to continue with the show tomorrow." She confirmed, however, that she'd be back soon. The show was eventually canceled with tickets refunded to expected attendees. Pink was back on stage on July 6th. Pink's tour since. While the rest of the tour seemed to be progressing well, in October 2024, she announced that she had to postpone her next 4 shows for unspecified reasons, although those were then rescheduled. Her final show on November 23rd was canceled as well, with the tour instead concluding on November 20th. The tour still managed to gross over $600 million worldwide. The Trust Fall singer wrote on social media after its end, "This show tested me in every way, my body, mind, and soul. It's the most physically, mentally, and spiritually ambitious show I've ever put on. It's been really, really hard, but every moment has been worth it for the memories we've created together." Health updates. After the tour's conclusion, Pink returned home and shared a candid video with fans, admitting her body was under strain from how physically demanding her tour proved to be, and she was set to undergo multiple surgeries. "For the last couple of months, I have been performing with a torn bicep and 2 torn meniscus cartilage in the knee," she shared. "So, I'm going to have surgery in a week on my shoulder, and then I'm going to have surgery in 9 more weeks on my knee, and I'm going to be the bionic woman." She promised, however, that she'd soon be back on stage. "I'm going to come back stronger and harder than I've ever done, because that's what I do," the mom of 2 said, offering her apologies to those who had their shows canceled as well. "At that moment, I couldn't lift my right arm anymore, I couldn't sleep, and I needed to figure out. Cortisone can only take you so far." Pink's health since. The singer has slowly but surely been healing. She remains active on social media and posts life updates with her husband Carey Hart and their kids Willow and Jameson, continuing to enjoy her travels with them. While she hasn't returned to her aerial acrobatics since the surgery, she has been on stage, most notably performing at the star-studded Fire Aid benefit concert on January 30th for those who've been affected by the Los Angeles wildfires.